Act like we're talking to someone at that pool table over there.
Hey, what's going on, Bill?
Hey, yo, what's up, Bill?
Talk, Lisa?
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
What's going on?
Alright, Bill, I think you should know your wife's a hoe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was mean.
No, look, don't, no.
No, actually, that was nice.
Put the pool stick down, Bill. No, Bill. No, Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill.
Bill.
Y'all making jokes right now? We just lost
Bill.
Bill.
We just lost Bill.
We just fucking lost Bill. Y'all making jokes.
It's a sad day. We
Poor
lost a
Bill.
good one.
Poor Bill.
Hey! Welcome to the
Actually
squad.
made myself cry a little bit.
Welcome to the. That's good acting.
Shout out to Bill.
Welcome to the Squad Goals podcast, episode 30. Our
Dirty
dirty
30.
30.
I got a lot of pain inside.
Our big 3-0.
Our dirty 30 just passed, right?
Yeah, we're 31 now,
31.
dude.
But we didn't record.
Yeah, we did.
I don't really remember recording. Did we do something last week?
Yeah, we got lit.
You don't remember.
No.
You know what? It's kind of a blur to me, too.
I think it's our episode 31.
Yeah.
That's weird, but I'm AJ. And to my right, I got...
Devon.
To my left, we got...
Lisa.
And on the soundboard, we got the one,
D-Lo.
the only...
You already know. To the chop, put me on the block. You already know I drop. I don't. Oh, no, never mind. Stop.
Keep up again.
Hey, reset.
It's only
Reset.
bad when you just give up halfway. Okay. Hey, welcome to the Squad Goals podcast. It's episode 30. Our big 3-0, our dirty 30.
Is it 30?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't really remember last week. Did we record?
I vaguely remember it.
Well, I guess it's episode 31. I'm AJ. Here to my right.
I'm Devon. Where the fuck?
And to my left, we got...
Lisa.
And then on the soundboard, we got the one, the only.
Just the Angelo.
So, it's off to a good start. So, yesterday, I had a weird moment in a movie theater.
Wait. Moment of silence for the guy who created SpongeBob.
Oh, man.
yeah.
That's sad, man. There's like some talking in the background. We'll make sure that this is a true moment of silence.
Yeah, guys.
We lost a good one.
Guys,
Keep it down over there.
but, yeah, that sucks. Way to, bring it down on a sour note.
Yeah.
But I was at the movies yesterday, and I don't know what was going on in the back of the theater.
Fucking.
No, that was happening to the left.
Right next to you, huh?
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Lisa was there. What happened in the back? Can you please explain what... No, that wasn't giving it justice. It was a guy... First he's... like a sneeze, cough type thing. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden we just hear...
And you were in this movie theater?
It went on for 10 minutes.
That sounds like Patient Zero.
Was that guy you?
That sounds like Patient Zero.
Everyone in the back,
I think people are coming here.
You just hear everyone going, "Oh my God, it's so gross. It's so gross. What's going on?"
Disgusting.
He was so loud. It was like a cat. And then all of a sudden, he just got up and left and never came back. Yeah. And that was like the first 15 minutes of the movie.
What movie?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ah, he made it Ralph. In Wreck-It Ralph.
But I've never heard, that was honestly
he's
the funniest thing I've seen.
No, he died. He died.
At first I thought that he was doing something,
Yeah, if you're in the back of the movie theater,
back.
usually.
I think he was by himself too.
Oh, he was doing his own thing,
But to the
Marilyn
left,
Manson thing.
To the left, people were heavily making out. I saw this guy starting to round the bases until there was a lot going on in this theater. And then all of a sudden, I just hear her yell, "Stop it!" And then he was like, and they didn't really do much after that. But it was like,
At least
I think he started.
Oh, he tried to creep back in.
I think he was trying to round third.
So basically, what was going on around the movie theater was probably more exciting than the movie itself.
I heard good reviews about
Oh, it was good?
Wreck-It
Was it a good one?
Ralph
I have not heard
good
a single thing about it.
It was amazing.
Was it? I guess I
Should've
gotta
been
go
there.
check it out.
It was really good.
Part one I liked a
Should
lot.
have been there.
I should have been invited.
You were invited.
I don't remember that. I don't
Yeah,
recall.
you had other obligations. It's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't get an invitation, and I'm sad.
That's not what Kristen said.
I didn't get one either.
I'm sad.
So that's cool.
Oh, you didn't get invited either?
It's alright.
Well,
Wait,
you
I thought
don't.
you
Must
invited him.
be a
Well, Misery loves company.
I invited
so
him
this is-
today.
this is fine.
round thing.
Oh, that's what's going on.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. You should
You
check
want to go
it
to the
out.
movies later?
Yeah, man.
Watch
we should
Venom?
go. We should go to see Black Klansman or something.
Oh,
I-
you're trying to.
I hear
Segue.
good things, I guess.
I did tell you about that yesterday, about another uncomfortable time I was in the theater when I saw Black Klansman. And
Tell us
have
about
you
that.
seen it?
No, I seen like the trailer for it though.
I was it's about a black police officer and a white police officer who work together to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan, and it's heavily shows the like inner workings of neo-Nazism and the KKK. And then when the lights came on, I was there by myself, and I looked around, and I was like,
You're the only one here.
I shouldn't, like, I almost apologized to everyone in the theater. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry my people did this.
I did stay, I was the last one to leave.
The guilt held him down.
I was afraid to walk out. Like, I didn't,
He didn't want people looking
I
at
had
him
my-
as he left like.
yeah, I had my head down. I was like, I'm sorry for everything, guys.
So you're basically the only white guy in there.
Yeah, I looked around, I was like, I'm the only white guy, and it's like, it ends on a note that like, kind of sparks some anger, where you're like, because it's kind of like, it takes place in the 70s, 60s, 70s, but it ends on a note where it's like, hey, here's what, it's still happening,
Yeah, it's prevalent stuff.
and it's still going on right now,
Yeah.
and like all these characters in the movies, they show clips of them currently, where they're like, they have a lot more influence, and it's like, yeah, this is still an ongoing thing, so
Yeah.
you should be pissed.
Well, they have
And
that-
I was like,
Put your hood on.
Right.
You put your hood on? No. Wow.
Wow. No, they have that. Don't they have like a march down like Washington on Hitler's birthday every year? The 20%.
I think so, yeah.
And
But-
then like
Yeah, and they were showing a lot. It's the ending of the movie, but it has nothing to do with the movie. But they showed a lot of clips of modern day and like some things with Donald Trump that he said that like characters in the movie said very similar things. Where you're like, they would say something, and in the movie you're like, oh, whatever, they're racist. But then when you see a clip of the president saying the same thing that they said, where you're like, oh, they're racist, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
this is
saying the exact same thing.
yeah, and it's like.
Who did it better, Black Klansmen or Bad Boys going undercover in the KKK?
Probably Bad Boys. These Black Klansmen, there was a lot of hurdles that they like brought on themselves. Like we were talking,
Yeah.
like the black guy, the black detective did not necessarily have to. Like,
Spoiler alert.
well, he talked on the phone, and the white guy was in person, and it was kind of like you brought that challenge on yourself because it was a lot of like, you sound different on the phone, you sound different in person. Hey, we talked about this on the phone. You don't remember? And it's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Should
Like,
just
you
have
guy.
the white guy get on the phone and be the guy.
Yeah, and the black guy
Maybe
could have
he
been
thought
there
the
on
white guy would
speaker.
turn if he got too deep, so he had to make sure he stayed a part of it. Like I'll do the phone calls, so
Nah.
I still have a responsibility.
He was
so you gotta meet
Jewish.
with
He
me.
was Jewish.
I'm
So they
I'm
don't
out of
like
the
him
loop.
either.
I really want to watch it though.
It's really good. You should watch it.
Yeah. No, that stuff is heavily prevalent still today. A lot of people try to turn their head away from it, but
As Lisa turned her head away from me.
she's like,
was just
she's like,
perfect.
don't talk about my people.
Lisa's just like,
Yeah, I know. I'm here feeling remorseful. I didn't hear Lisa say a peep.
I don't know what you're
her
talking about.
last name is Rockefeller. Just remember
Oh yeah.
Right?
Don't put my name on blast.
Deep ties.
No, but they hate them too. That's like a big thing. Rockefeller, Jewish families, big.
Oh, they were Jewish.
Right?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought they.
Yeah.
Whatever. They were rich. Whatever.
They still
Do whatever
are.
you
They
want.
still are.
Is Rockefeller a Jew?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, do it.
I don't like that you put.
He's a Jew.
Yeah.
Stop calling him that.
That's the term!
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish. He's not a
Yeah,
Jew.
I mean that's like the big,
Jew
like,
is the only word where it's appropriate to call someone it, and it's also the slur.
No.
No, it's not at all okay to say he is a Jew. He is Jewish.
Get out.
I'm telling.
Don't talk about Lisa's people like that.
Are you Jewish?
My dad was adopted.
Why did you laugh? Why did you look at me and laugh?
You didn't answer the question.
I don't know.
Oh,
Lisa has money and she's trying to act like she
I
doesn't.
don't have money.
There's a plaza named after you in New York.
You're like one of the most rich, prominent families in the world.
You need to go claim your throne.
Yeah, I think they're leaving you like a piece out of it, and you need to claim your part of your family heirloom.
Oh, yeah, didn't we have a bet?
Yeah, we did.
That's
You'll me $1
why
million
you're
when you find
special.
out that you have money.
I'll
help you.
It means emperor. It does, I swear.
What?
My last name.
No, it doesn't.
It means emperor.
Do the Google thing right now.
No, that sounds right because Emperor Constantino. Oh, Constantine. But it comes from
Constantine,
Constantino.
but that's not what it's.
But it derives from it.
No.
Yeah.
What does Constantino mean?
That's all it is. It's just an Italian Sicilian name. Don't try to give yourself. Don't try to give yourself.
I'm telling you.
You know what your last name means?
I don't want to talk about my last name.
Why?
It's not. I don't know. Go ahead. Why not?
I don't want to talk about my last name.
I looked up my last name. It means Stonebreaker.
You mean Stonebreaker?
That's a pretty cool last name.
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine would mean.
It's like
I just
back in the day, your last name, depending on what part of the world you were, like China, parts in China, people, their last name was like their region that they were from. They had like similar last names. But a lot of people, their surnames were their occupation. So
you got it.
That's why I was emperor.
I was out there breaking stones in a past life.
Look how it means steady or faithful or constant. Look up Wilcox.
And liar.
And liar.
Whoa! Sounds like you have
You want to tell about the story that he lied to you about? What did he lie to you
He
about?
just lied and said it was emperor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, protection.
his Wilcox means resolve, helm, and protection, and cock or cocks.
Oh, because Wilcox. That's why he doesn't want to talk about his last name.
Yeah. So it means I protect the cock at all times.
He will.
I mean, I have seen things come in his direction. He's immediately. The reflexes in that zone are crazy.
That's why I ain't got no kids. Am I right?
I guess. So, how far are you in Riverdale now, D'Angelo?
I'm still on the same,
Oh, yeah, let's
I'm
talk
still on the
about
same
that.
episode.
What
The last
episode?
thing I don't want to talk about it because I don't want. It's not a spoiler, but
Just spoil.
yeah. The last thing I remember seeing was Archie like writing lyrics for Josie and the Pussycat Dolls, and then they brought up like the you don't know what our struggle is, like you can't write for us, and there was that whole thing going on. That was the last thing I see.
All I'm gonna say is you better buckle up your seatbelts. Shit gets like I'm telling you, the writers sat in a room, and I think season 1 is the most tame. It gets a little crazy, But see, after season 2, or like after season 1, I think the writers went,
what can we do?
yeah, what is the craziest thing we could do right now? And basically everyone threw out ideas like this, and yeah, they went, okay, we're gonna say yes to it all. Like, we're not turning down a crazy idea. Yeah. And then I'm watching season 2, and someone else was binging it around the same time as me, and they're like, I just started season 3, and they're like, it's even.
They're on season 3 right now.
Yeah. And they're like, it's even crazier. And I'm like, how? Like, honestly, I feel like season 2, I don't know how you even top it. And season 3, I'm like,
they did it.
I'm
Jaw
like,
dropped.
And I'm just like, it's not good. I always say that. But I'm just more shocked of, how is this a thing? How is this? There's a lot in there that I'm like, this shouldn't be, like.
Miss Rockefeller's a big fan.
Who's your favorite character?
I haven't, like, developed a story yet to.
Like, are you team Betty or team Veronica?
Oh, team
Veronica.
Because, like,
I love Betty too, though.
But I feel like Veronica's like the girl you want, but Betty's like the girl you need.
Wait, okay, hold on. Maybe I got it mixed up.
Betty's the blonde, Veronica's
the Spanish chick? Yeah.
But, like, she's like the girl you want. Betty's like the girl you need. Betty's like.
Veronica's a good girl.
She has a history.
She's got a history. She's a little spark plug.
Like a little spice.
But Betty
has her dark Betty though.
That is true, and also minorist spoiler. The minorist spoiler.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Minorist.
Betty gives the worst strip or pole dance I've ever seen in my life to the worst possible song while she sang it. Like, it was the worst song. No, it was Mad World.
I'm sure Veronica would do a better job on pole.
And she's trying to do like a pole dance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no one's entertained. And she's supposed to be like 15 years old. And it was like around a lot of older men. And I'm like, this is not good.
She was doing it for Jughead.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta continue on that. However, as of right now.
Yeah, you better just get out.
You go watch it right now.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going right now to watch Riverdale.
Okay, bye. Right. Have fun. Let us know. Text us.
Take over.
That was
you can get the secondary sound guy job.
That was our first episode of the Riverdale cast. As D'Angelo.
You want to do it?
As D'Angelo binges Riverdale, we will stay because I'm fully caught up now. I'm fully caught up, and we'll keep in touch with D'Angelo's Riverdale thing, his progress. So that was Riverdale Cast, episode 1.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours, I can teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours, I can teach you.
Around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression.
Get ready, Devon.
Yay! I haven't seen a single episode of Riverdale.
Start tonight.
But you know what else we could talk about then?
What?
You didn't watch Riverdale, but you watched a little other show called Sabrina.
You watched Sabrina?
I did watch Sabrina. Sabrina is pretty
It's
fire.
good.
Sabrina's fire.
It's the same exact thing where with Riverdale I kept on going like, how did this show get made? How am I why am I watching?
I thought it was way too devilly to be.
And that's how I feel with Sabrina. I'm like,
It kind of scared me.
I keep on saying the Sabrina Netflix show is like if we did the producer game on this podcast and the topic was Sabrina and someone went wild, like, I'm going to just come up with something crazy. She's worshiping the devil and she's got to sell her soul and everyone says praise Satan and And everyone would laugh going, ha ha ha, that's outrageous. But
it worked. It's a thing. It's pretty good, too. I was like, wow, it's nothing like the Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the show from back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's somewhat, they got Salem, they got the aunties, but other than that, it's like super dark. I fuck with it.
Yeah?
Fuck with it heavy.
Then you should watch Riverdale.
And the aunt's kind of a bitch in this one.
Oh, the aunt is a bitch.
Yeah, she was a bitch in the show too, wasn't she?
No,
there was a nice one.
Nice, but
there was a nice one, like a bitchy one.
Yeah, but this one's like a
Like-
bitch.
Yeah,
A witch bitch.
How far you got in Sabrina?
I finished the whole thing.
I'm on episode. I was watching it before we recorded. I'm on like the second to last episode. I'm almost done.
Respect.
Like I woke up early, was watching it, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a little power nap before the podcast.
Just wait till the end.
I feel like not a lot has really happened now that I think of it, though. It's good. I'm entertained, but like the story-wise, I feel like it's just kind of like we're meandering through this.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the first season. I'm sure like they just needed to like.
And I agree because Riverdale was the same way. Riverdale, the first season was like, okay, like you have a murder mystery, and that's about it. And some high school like drama. And I hated the high school drama part of the show, and I liked the mystery.
Yeah, okay.
And season 2,
love the high
it's
school
all the
drama.
mystery and all the action and all like selling jingle jangle on the streets. Slinging that good jingle jangle.
I just feel like a jester prostitute. Like,
Name Jingle Jangle?
yeah, he's like, come on, you want some jingle jangle? 30 minutes with jingle jangle. Change your life.
He's got the hat and like the little bells.
The bells, yeah. Jingle jangle all night.
But
You just hear in the background of a car, you just hear it shaking, you just hear the bells ringing. When the jingle started jangling.
when you hear the jingles, don't come a jangling. What happened? What we really?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was good luck.
Hey,
Have
give
fun
me
watching
a
Riverdale.
strawberry smoothie on your way back.
That's not getting cut.
Cut it.
That's not getting cut.
I really want to have a strawberry smoothie.
But
Kind of good.
Yeah, I kind of want to smoothie now. Thanks.
I'm trying to think. So we talked about Riverdale. We talked about Sabrina. We talked about Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about my movie. Sorry not to. Sorry
Oh,
for
yeah.
bothering you.
Oh, I wanted you to talk about it when Deanna did.
Yo, it's okay. So
It's hard to explain. It's
yeah,
weird.
it's this weird kind of trippy movie, but like the basis is like black people. As black people, we kind of have to like project like a white person's voice to like to get
I know
accepted.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer for it, I think.
Yeah, and he gets on the
He gets on the phone.
telemark-
Yeah, and then he like.
it's like, hey, Bob, and it's like it's crazy because it's the one is Robert Patterson, I think that's his name.
Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt.
You were thinking
Twilight?
Twilight?
Yeah, what? Patton Oswalt, and what's the other dude? The bald-headed
from
dude.
Arrested Development. Tobias. I forget his name.
Is it Tobias?
Yeah.
It is Tobias. He's in a lot of.
Because the thing is, I kept on like, I didn't know either of them were in the movie. I'm like, this sounds
it
like
sounds
them.
just like them.
But I'm like, for a while, I'm like, is it him just doing a really good white voice?
Nah,
And it
you can
sounds.
tell it's
Well,
dubbed.
I thought they were dubbing it to make it look bad, but I thought it was still him.
Nah.
But
Nah, yeah, I was like, yo, that's funny as hell.
no, it was good.
And
it was
then it gets
weird.
like weird near the end.
It gets really weird.
Really
without
weird.
spoiling
Yeah,
anything.
I
You
don't
should
wanna-
Yeah, I
definitely
want to
see.
watch it.
Definitely watch it.
I really
want
want to do a commentary for it.
Yeah, we should.
We have a lot of movies to comment here.
Oh, stay tuned for Squad
Plug.
Gold commentary.
I don't think that name pending.
We'll work on the name.
Commentaries. Let's.
Squaditaries.
We're thinking about. We'll talk about it. Why not? A little trend has been popping up on YouTube, and it's like people watching movies and like just talking, like like you would with your friends, kind of like a
I
let's
used
play.
to watch like commentaries, like on on the like DVD options.
Yeah.
Like commentary with like the director, like
Yeah.
the actors. Like that's exactly it.
Kind of, but it is exactly like that. The only difference is like they're being a little more insightful.
Like they're like giving you like
behind the scenes
things.
peek, like, hey, when we made this, we did this. Oh, actually, that's a real like prop that from this. We would just be watching it like you would with your friends, and
shit I used to get yelled at for.
Yeah, talking in the movie.
Yeah, in real life now.
And I love talking during movies, like when I'm at home.
Well, get ready, girl.
Get ready.
If I'm at a movie theater and someone's talking, I get so mad.
Yeah.
What about?
Stop making them fucking noise. So many people have turned off.
Stop! I hear it.
So many people have turned this off. This is audio. This is audio.
I'm
Lisa. Am I exaggerating that sound though?
No, you aren't, but it's bringing back
like,
memories.
I'm not going over the top to make it seem worse than it was. That was it, and he was in the back row, and I hear random groups like,
What if he's watching this?
He identifies with the sound. He's like, is that me?
They talking about me? But like, I heard everyone going like, hey, don't, oh, gross, oh, gross, oh my god, oh my god, what?
Did anybody go back there to clean up?
He wasn't throwing up. He was just gagging. It was like someone came up.
He like choked on something.
That guy was back there choking to death on
It sounded like.
And y'all were just like, that guy's disgusting.
I'm almost picturing like
he's just dying purple.
I'm almost picturing there was like a hitman in the row behind him, and he had like the rope around his neck.
He probably did, and then the hitman walked away.
And we're all like, ew, so gross. Shh! Shut up! And the two having sex next to me they were having a good time.
The guy didn't stop him?
What?
That noise didn't stop him?
I think it made him go more.
He's like, baby, you know this turned me on.
I think he was like, hey, babe, you're gonna be making those noises a little bit. That's why you stop it.
Gross.
You're gonna be gagging on something.
Yeah, you're smelling. Get out of here.
Who are you?
I feel bad for him.
The guy who died.
Yeah.
The guy who died, the guy who was getting insulted by his girlfriend.
Oh.
I offered Lisa $100 to go sit next to the couple having sex. Just sit at the seat as close to them as possible.
And talk to them about Jesus.
No, just to sit down and like eat popcorn and just like act like it's not happening next to them.
No. Would you have done it?
$100 cash.
Yeah, but I would have felt like an asshole. It's like, let them have their moment. Like, why am I ruin their moment? Just so I can get $100?
They also left 20 minutes early too.
Because he had to go make her make those noises.
Well, I think it was because like they're doing their thing, then they stopped, and it was like the movie was almost done, and I think they were pretty much like, we haven't seen this set. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, what? Like, just come back. Like, we'll watch this again.
Come back in 9 months without a new baby.
They're gonna name their baby Ralph.
They wrecked everything.
I like it.
He's like, I'm gonna wreck it. Oh, we fell apart after D'Angelo left. He was the one keeping us together. But sorry, commentaries, yeah. So like, what? That great insight we gave. Imagine that during a movie.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, do that.
So, hey, if you're watching and you think that's a good idea, that's something you might want to do. You want to watch a movie with us.
Look at the people, all right? Don't look down here.
We should say comment below.
Have some confidence, gosh darn it.
I really was.
You look at that camera. You tell them. You tell them what you're going to do, all right?
Hey, if you really like that idea, you should...
oh, here you go.
You should maybe in the comments give an idea, a suggestion of a movie you would like to see.
Keep it
down, Terry.
A movie you would like to see us do. But let's just wait a second. Oh, hey, okay, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it. Uh-huh.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay, sorry for that little interruption.
We're back.
So, I feel like I made a big milestone in becoming an adult the other day. I did something that I felt like when you're a kid you can do. It was something where I'm like, I did it. Like, I made it as an adult. I was having dinner at my house.
Okay.
I'm like, I could cook a nice meal. I said, I'm not in the mood to cook. So I just ate a box of cookies for dinner.
Fuck yeah.
And
nothing says I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Like eating cookies.
I had
for
chips
dinner.
for breakfast.
cookies and milk.
Yeah.
Chips for breakfast, cookies for dinner. But I did realize why your parents tell you can't have cookies for dinner, because I did get a really bad tummy ache. I did. I was on the couch like, I should have done that. Oh my
You're
God.
right, Dad.
I should.
You're right.
I went to go see Wreck-It Ralph.
You're right.
I was like, no, but I was like, oh no. Oh, too many cookies. Oh my God. Like,
Did you eat them like the Cookie Monster? No. Just cookies everywhere.
it was, no, I was just, I was
That's how I would've
I was
done
doing
it.
my dunks, and it got to the point where
What
I was,
kind of cookie?
they were public sugar cookies.
That's a good
With the
cookie.
sprinkles, the rainbow sprinkles.
Rainbow
Okay.
sprinkles? Alright.
But
good.
I ate the entire box, like the 3 rows.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
In one
No, you
sitting?
didn't.
Yes.
It's dinner.
For dinner.
It's
That was my
dinner.
meal.
Yeah, he has to eat it all.
And dessert.
Because look, the first row, that was the appetizer. Second row is the entree.
And then
third
I had my
row's
dessert. Yeah.
3-course meal.
And I just was, towards the end, like on that 3rd row, it was more endurance than anything.
He's
Where
like, I'm like 4 cookies out.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to put this box back.
Mom ain't raised no bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not putting this box back with 4 cookies. And it was like,
Yeah, it gets rough.
oh, God.
It gets rough. But you know what? You stuck through it, right? You
And-
finished the whole box.
Yeah, and when I get that diabetes test results, we'll find out if that was worth it.
You didn't die. You're fine.
Because my eating, well, I moved in August, and my eating has improved significantly.
Oh yeah, my eating has improved since I moved.
I've lost a lot of weight. I've been eating healthy. I've been cooking at home. However, before the move, my eating was disgusting. I was an animal. Like,
What did you eat?
like, I would go to McDonald's, right? Because I never cooked at home. I always went out to eat. I was always eating out. And, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
I'm always eating out.
I don't know why I winked.
You hear that? You hear that, lady? He's always eating out.
Thank you. It's just we're gonna drop down the podcast. But I was always going out to eat, and I wouldn't want to go out multiple times. Because I was also lazy because I wasn't eating healthy. I was really tired all the time. So I'm like, I'm not going out 3 times. I'm not leaving this house 3 times today to get food. So I'm like, I got to make use of my trip. I got 1 shot, 1 opportunity. And I would go to McDonald's, and this was my order. And I'm not exaggerating. A number 1 meal, which is a Big Mac, large, fries, Powerade, because I don't drink soda.
I thought you were gonna say Diet Coke.
I'll have a Diet Powerade.
A double cheeseburger, a McChicken, sometimes a 4-piece nugget if I just wanted the sweet and sour sauce, and I'm not just gonna ask for the sweet and sour sauce.
To go with the fries?
Yeah, but I would, if I'm getting the sweet and sour sauce, I'm also gonna get the nuggets. They're a combo deal, like. And then it would differ depending on my mood. Either 2 breakfast burritos or a McGriddle.
McGriddle.
McGriddle all the way.
It depends because sometimes they don't always have the McGriddles ready. So that's anytime I order the McGriddle, it's you need to pull up and wait. So if I'm not,
And then they suck anyway.
yeah, because they didn't want to make it. So it's like if I have the patience, I'll get the McGriddle. If not, I'll get the breakfast. And I eat it all one sitting. Once again, it's just like,
Oh, bro.
like,
Have you never watched Super Size Me?
yeah, I have.
You were living that man's life.
But
He was inspired by it.
You watched that and got the wrong message. You were like, that looks delicious.
Genius.
You were like, that guy doesn't
Revolutionary.
That guy doesn't have to go back out. Doesn't have to cook.
It was, and then I would be ashamed because I had a roommate too. Because I'm like, I'm not coming home
So you
with
eat it in the
bags.
car?
Yeah, I'm not coming home with bags of McDonald's and being, oh, this is for me. I got enough to feed a family of 6, and I'm gonna eat this alone in my room. So I would eat in the car.
Oh, this is the saddest thing I've ever
I would
heard.
put on a nice podcast.
No, don't plug us into this.
I would put on a
to this
podcast,
sadness.
and I would just sit in the McDonald's parking lot,
Cigar City is not
eating it.
the soundtrack to AJ's sad eating.
Yeah, I was a mess. And there's these moments where I do,
Where you fall back.
and it's just like to get that little endorphin rush again, like for old time's sake.
Because
Because
my heroin addiction.
Yeah. Like, do you remember the other day I told you at work, Lisa? I'm like, hey, I have this kale beef couscous meal I can make because my dad got Blue Apron and he didn't need the meals.
Oh.
He didn't need the meals that week. He forgot to cancel it just for the, like, you can say if you don't need it and they won't send you anything. And he was like, oh, do you want to just take my meals? Because I'm not going to make them. I'm like, yeah.
Does
So
he
it's-
like the Blue Apron?
He does like it. And I like it too.
You have Blue Apron?
Well, I use his
Sponsored
box.
by
I
me.
use his box.
See, I thought about getting Blue Apron.
If that was a huge segue to this app, they should pay us for that. No, it was cool. They give you printed out instructions, and they give you everything in the right measurement. So like,
So you don't really need like a measuring cup. It'd be like you need.
it helps. There's some things, but like really the only thing that like they don't send you is like oil and butter. But like everything else is measured out. So if you're like, oh, I need cream cheese for this recipe, they give you the right amount instead of you going to the store buying a ton of cream cheese because you can't buy a small amount.
Yeah.
Then you're like, well, I have nothing else to use this cream cheese for. But digress. I was like, I could make this beef couscous and kale, which I had leftovers because
Was it good?
it was pretty good. I was actually surprised.
Yeah.
I wasn't. That was the one I wasn't excited about. But
Which one did you make that you?
I made 2 of the 3 so far. I made a shrimp, cilantro shrimp and rice, and then the kale, beef, and couscous. That was good. Now I have a schnitzel, a chicken schnitzel to make. But I was like, hey, Lisa, let me ask your opinion. Should I go reheat my kale, beef, and couscous, or should I go to McDonald's because I was craving it?
And you know my answer.
She said go to McDonald's, and I splurged.
Oh no.
I didn't go as in as I just described, but I got a Big Mac, McChicken, double cheeseburger.
So half.
So everything except for the chicken nuggets.
No, and the McGriddle and the thing. Sometimes I would get a snack wrap in that too, just because I like the taste.
So you got 3 out of 5.
Yeah, my thing is, it's like, it's not that I want to eat that much. It's
You just want a little bit of it?
everything sounds good. I've said, like, I wish I could order meals at a restaurant in a sampler platter.
I also feel like McDonald's and Burger King also make me go into like this, like, autopilot.
Yeah.
Like
Where
I
you just keep ordering.
yeah, like where I
And you're like,
just
oh, I guess I'll have apple pie too,
Yeah.
and like a McFlurry and
Yeah.
a frap and
and like I just order like what I know
Cookies.
constantly. Like I'll go into a McDonald's, like I don't even know what I want, but like I'll look at it and then she'll ask me what I want. And I'll just be like, oh yeah, I want the chicken nuggets. I need a large Sprite with a fry. And I'm like, wasn't even that hungry when I walked up here, but now I just ordered a large fries. I was like, what am I doing?
Have you ever ate at McDonald's alone? Yeah, I did that a few times.
But I was waiting.
like in the
I was
parking
waiting.
lot.
I've done it in the parking lot many times as we went over, but sometimes I'd be like, I need some human interaction. and I would go in. And
I don't want.
And I would sit in the dining area
by yourself,
eating all that food, and just make eye contact with the workers.
Ew.
There's a lot of good sound effects in this week's episode.
This is gonna be ASMR approved.
Can we do that?
ASMR?
I've been wanting to do that.
We could do it right now.
I don't like how he's like.
I'm not prepared.
Hey.
No.
Hey there, how's it going? You can hear my lips smack right now. And
oh, that's quality.
And then
right
you know, if you really
No, we need like stuff that makes noise, like chips.
Here.
Clinker phone.
Listen to the clinking of this phone.
Oh no. The pop socket.
Here's a pop socket.
Oh yeah.
Here's how I sound when I'm eating McDonald's in the parking lot. Here's the noises I make in a movie theater.
I'm done.
Tell me what a night in Miami sounds like if you're a 65-year-old kid.
Can we talk about that? I feel like we can. We don't have to name drop them.
Yeah, we don't gotta name drop them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, get ready. There's a person we know. He's in his late 50s. He's a Cuban gentleman.
Wow.
Just cut it out. I'm kidding.
And he's been telling us a lot about his sexual exploits he's been having lately. You asked.
Yeah.
And he recently went on a trip to Miami to visit a woman, and they choopy-choopied all night, as he said.
Stop it, please.
But if you don't know him,
Alright.
you know, and he then found another woman in Miami all for a 3-day weekend. Yeah, did a lot of those moves. Then came back to Tampa all in the same weekend, had another woman. And can you please tell us about
Mira Papi 3.
Can you go into detail on that part?
Look. So
He told us a key term you tell a woman.
Bebe Tete?
Bebe Tete.
Yeah. Don't use that unless you want.
You tell her, hey,
use that in the streets.
Bebe Tete.
Which is his finishing move.
Because
His finisher.
it means suck on my, the pacifier you give a baby. And that's how he...
I'm very disturbed
that's
right
his
now.
finishing
I
move.
don't want to know. Now that
when he
now,
told me...
When he comes into the bar, I'm...
Bebe Tete. He told me, and me and Devon, and I told Devon I have 2 distinct periods in my life. 2
Now we all
ages.
do.
And it's my life before I knew this information, where I was young and full of innocence and purity, and my life now knowing this information about this man, which I wish I could. Maybe we can bring him on one time, because I feel like that would be a good.
Oh, that would be a good episode.
But anyway, yeah, he said Bebe Tete, because we asked do you use protection? And he said no. No. And he said he always.
He emphasized always.
Pulls out and finishes on her mouth. On, not in, not around, on. And that's when he says, Bebe, Tete.
I closed my eyes and I pictured it. I'll never close my eyes again.
So welcome to the club of knowing that information.
That's our episode.
I'll never close it. Yeah,
that was,
yeah.
I said 2 distinct periods of my life.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in when he told us. That was a lot to take in.
And it was oh my God, what?
It made you think.
I just said, how was your weekend?
Yeah.
And he didn't stop.
There's a 55-year-old Cuban man having a better life than us right now.
Oh, he's living his best life.
He's living his best life. No.
I feel like his life, you could not improve in any single way.
I mean,
it is his best possible life. When we were talking about different timelines that like you hit everything perfectly and you ended up as the best route.
Mm-hmm.
He navigated that route to be right here because he's living his best life.
Jeez.
He's my hero. Bebe, Tay Tay.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my neck. Bebe, Tay Tay. Right across my neck and script.
I'm done.
So the other day I saw a guy and he had a shirt on though and it just said, "You'll need Jesus." And I was like, is that a fucking threat?
Is it a threat?
I don't know.
Is that a threat?
It said, "You'll, YOU''LL, need Jesus." And I'm like, are you threatening me? Like, I almost said it.
You should have. Like, is that a threat? He's like, on your soul.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that even mean? And,
Yeah, are you gonna send me to Jesus?
yeah.
Does Jesus need to protect me?
Or like, you're going down the bad path. You're gonna need Jesus.
Yeah.
Or like, life's hard. You'll need Jesus.
Was there a back to this shirt?
I didn't look.
Like, when life,
I don't think there was.
When life gets rough, you'll need Jesus.
I think he had like a jacket on or something.
Or it was like,
because I think I did look and I didn't see anything. It was either blank or he had a jacket on.
keep talking shit, you'll need Jesus. We need to know what's on the back.
I
of
want
the
that shirt though.
Which one? Keep talking shit?
Keep talking shit. You'll need Jesus.
I mean, we can make it.
Let's make it. Phil.
New
Phil.
Sparkles merch.
Phil, if you're watching this right now, I need you to make a shirt.
We need you, Phil.
I need you to make 2 shirts, please. First, if you keep talking shit. Wait, what was it?
You'll need Jesus.
Second shirt I need is Bebe Tay Tay.
Yeah. With like, I want
pacifier.
a baby.
pacifier.
I want a baby. With
No,
a
you don't.
pacifier.
No, you don't. We don't
What's
want a baby.
pacifier?
We don't want a baby.
A baby with a pacifier. I want a baby with a pacifier, and I want to say baby tete. I want anybody who doesn't know what it means to be like, oh, it's a baby, and it's
Bebe Tay
and
Tay.
it's tete is a little pacifier.
Bebe.
That's what I want.
Bebe Tay Tay.
So Phil, 2 shirts.
It was listening to both of us and it says, "Baby ate a so Phil."
The baby swallowed what? St. Luke's Children's Hospital.
Oh, well, I think that about does it, guys.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, we got one more thing to talk about.
What?
Are you excited for this Lion King?
Does that answer your question?
Hakuna Matata, bitches.
To fill a 3rd shirt, Hakuna Matata bitches.
Yo.
Add it to the list.
That was probably the whitest thing I've ever been find out. You guys, man, yo, just jump into African chant.
You don't do that?
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I know, but the way y'all both jumped in and both y'all looked at me and just like.
Well, we were waiting for you to take the lyrics. And it's
you forgot all the lyrics?
He wasn't born when that movie came out.
Whoa, this is his first experience with Lion. He just saw the trailer. He's like, that looks pretty cool.
That's a new
It's
movie?
not a new movie. Donald Glover's about to kill it.
Donald Glover, the
Isn't
cast.
Beyonce in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be
Nala, right?
The best thing to ever happen to this world.
one of the best casts.
Yeah.
Like, perfect.
Seth Rogen
Seth Rogen.
as Pumbaa. I'm done.
Billy on the Street as Timon. John Oliver as Zazu.
They got Keith
Yeah.
as a hyena.
They didn't get Peel, though.
They didn't get Peter. He's doing his own thing.
He's directing Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out
Two.
2.
Actually, I heard he's trying to do another Candyman.
I heard that. He's going places because he's doing a Candyman movie. He's also making a rebooted Twilight Zone TV show. Which I've said for years that someone should make a new Twilight Zone.
That's what Black Mirror was?
Black Mirror is like Twilight. It's not Twilight Zone, but it's the same thing. And that's
I've
why
never seen Twilight Zone.
it's really good.
Too young for you. I've seen Twilight Zone. High five.
Yeah, I feel like Twilight Zone, if you go back and watch it, it's on Netflix. It's very dated because it was made in like the early 60s and 50s.
I like that.
But the stories are like you go like, oh crap, like that's good. Like I could tell you the story of every plot or every episode and you would be like, oh, whoa, that was really cool.
Yeah.
But when you watch it, you might be like,
It's a little corny.
And that's why I was like, I kind of wish someone made a
little bit more up to
like
date.
here, let's. I'm gonna give you an episode.
Spoiler.
Twilight Zone spoiler. Everyone, hold on. This is a new segment of the show that I'm making up right now, and it's called AJ Reenacts the Twilight Zone.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. Crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
That was the intro. Okay. A woman wakes up in the hospital. Her face is covered in bandages. She's horribly disfigured. Doctors, the nurses are all scared. Like, she's ugly, she's a freak, she's hideous, right? And she's coming there to try to get some plastic surgery, a procedure, to do anything to fix her. And they said it's a small chance. You've tried it before and it didn't work. And they're like, you know how it is. Like, there's a special place for freaks like you to go that you guys can all live together and separate from everyone else. And she gets the surgery. She's scared. She doesn't know what to do. The doctors come in and they're like, okay, let's see if the surgery worked. And they take off the bandages. And they're like, oh my God, she's hideous. She's hideous. She's hideous. And she's like, I need to see the mirror. I need to see the mirror. And then we see her face for the first time, and she's a beautiful woman. The whole episode, we never saw the doctors or nurses' faces. And they're all like pig people. And you realize beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Because they think being a pig person is beautiful, and being a normal person...
Are you tearing up?
Is this getting you?
It's hideous.
Storyline's getting you?
And
It's too real.
And that is the episode.
I have one.
Are we
family
just
checks
spoiling all the episodes?
A family
right?
checks into the Hollywood Tower, right? During a lightning storm. And they get on the elevator. The
And that's how the
lightning
Disney ride was made.
And then it was the Disney ride. I don't know any episodes off my head like he does.
A guy, he's a robber, a crook, a thug. He is shot down by the police while he was trying to rob a bank. A guy comes, he says, I'm here to help you. He's dead. His spirit comes. It's his guardian angel. He has an apartment beautifully furnished. They're like, we made this apartment for you. He can ask for anything he wants to his guardian angel. He's like, I want women, and a bunch of women come, and I want $1 million. He gets 1 million clams, and
Deer or clams?
clams.
Which one did he get?
Oh, he got dollars.
That was a trick.
And he goes to a casino and he's winning. He can't stop losing. He goes up to a slot jackpot. He plays like roulette. The number hits. And he's been there for a while. And then he's like, it's kind of boring. Like, I know I'm going to win. And the guardian angel's like, well, we can make you lose sometimes. And he's like, well, I know that's fake. Like, I know, like, at any time I can just say I want to win again. And like every life just gets boring and boring and boring. And he's like, this sucks. This is supposed to be heaven. And the guardian angel goes, this isn't heaven. Like, what are you talking about? So you thought you were in heaven? He's like, this is hell.
Dun dun
It's a good
dun.
place.
I was waiting for a bigger like gasp. I guess it is the plot. Holy crap! I think they ripped off.
The Twilight Zone?
I think they ripped off the Twilight.
Is that a legitimate episode?
Yes.
Why do you remember the episode so in depth?
Those are like the only two I know in depth. Because in middle school, every year there was like a week we had to learn about the Twilight Zone. I don't know why. And we had to read the scripts like out loud in class, and then we would watch the episode. And every year it was the same 3 episodes we would watch. So for like 3 or 4 years of my like school career, I watched these same episodes all the time. That's the only reason I know them the most.
Save.
You're a Twilight.
And that was our. Oh, I got one more. My favorite Twilight Zone.
You're a Zone nerd.
There's this young girl. Her mom's moving, so she moves in with her dad, and she's starting a new school. She's unfamiliar with everything.
Why are you talking like this?
This is my Twilight Zone voice. She's unfamiliar. She doesn't know what to do, and like meet new friends. She's kind of awkward. She's a little quirky, and she meets a guy, and he's a good guy. He treats her well, but he's a little mysterious. And as they date, she starts to notice some weird things.
Are you describing Twilight?
That's my favorite Twilight.
I'm like, this sounds familiar.
Did you get it? I was waiting for someone to say.
Yeah, I get it. I wanted you to go further.
Well, that was our episode of the Squad Goals podcast, and our first episode of AJ Reenacts Twilight Zone episode.
Riverdale
Episode for Riverdale cast.
Hey.
Oh, next week we'll announce who made what for Riverdale class. Who got what?
Who got what?
For the Riverdale
Parts.
cast.
Oh, we're gonna give people parts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I don't want to be Jughead.
You wouldn't be a Jughead.
No, not at all.
You would be You would be he would be like Sweet Pea.
There's no black guy. No black people in the show, so it's gonna be hard for you guys to figure out who I am.
No, I'm trying to think of any other characters besides the main character.
He would be besides the main character.
I'm an extra. Your guy at 3 minutes 56.
My favorite part.
No, like I can't think of
You're
any
the
characters
says
right now.
hi guy.
Literally, all I can think about is Jughead, Betty, and Veronica.
My
I can't think of
favorite
any.
part is I've tried to wrap up this podcast 3 times, and I feel like I'm bringing out the like I'm fighting with myself, where I'm like, okay, it's time to wrap up, but hang on. Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it right now. Who?
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm trying to. Well, okay.
Lisa? We're back at the Riverdale, guys. We got no structure to the show. We're just jumping back and forth.
You can be Archie.
He would be Archie?
Why are you so offended by me being Archie?
He would be Archie?
You wanted to be Archie? Oh yeah, dude, I'm such an Archie.
He's...
Wait, I can be Cole Sprouse?
Yeah, he's Jughead.
That's Jughead.
What? I want to be Cole Sprouse.
Okay,
so Jughead.
Bet.
Jughead's a little fuckboy. Little bitch.
I want to be Cheryl.
Not Cole Sprouse. They make Cole Sprouse a fuckboy?
No, he's just like a little bitch. He's like a little bitch.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's like a badass.
He thinks he's like all cool because
Did I
he
guess
writes.
the right twin?
Yeah, you did.
I'm mad.
He thinks he's all cool because he can write like well.
Think you're better than this because you're literate?
He can write all well, and he thinks like
Think you're better than me because you know
He's always writing in this journal and no one's reading it. But who am I?
Okay, so you're Jughead, you're Archie.
This podcast is your journal.
I feel like Archie's a little fuck. I'm tired of hearing about Archie's music.
It's a show. You're gonna.
He just always talks about I want to be a musician. It was because he was raped by a music teacher. Spoiler alert.
Jeez.
Okay, that's our episode for today.
Jeez. Why you sounding like that?
Wait, who else? Who else?
That's why he wants to be
D'Angelo.
the
Who's
music
D'Angelo?
The music teacher?
Yeah. Wait, what?
He's the music teacher.
D'Angelo?
Yeah, and you're Archie.
No, who's D'Angelo? Who's D'Angelo?
And this is your music.
This is my music.
Podcasting. You think Dylan and Cole Sprouse ever? You think Cole's like, hey,
That guy.
I don't feel like doing Riverdale today. You want to come by and
You wanna jump on? I'm sure. If I had a twin, I would be doing that.
you want to do a couple scenes?
D'Angelo would be Kevin?
There's no other guys.
We can make him Veronica.
We can make him a girl. Veronica. He'd be good, Veronica.
He's definitely Veronica. A little spice.
For sure.
He's the one you want.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anymore.
Yeah, don't spoil the more Riverdale. You're making people upset.
For all our Riverdale fans out there.
Riverdalians? What do y'all call?
Riverdalers.
That's whack.
Riverdale people.
The Riverdale people? That sound like
The Riverdale squad.
That sound like y'all got infections.
No,
like
we would be called the Southside
pocket.
Serpents.
Yeah.
Y'all the serpents?
Represent.
Southside Serpents. That's what the fan community's called.
I like it.
Anyway.
Hey.
If I wasn't here and I wanted to see and or hear about this podcast, where could you
Direct
ASMR?
Yeah, I'll ASMR.
Oh shit!
ASMR that.
You just knocked over a whole stool.
Here, you want to get on this?
You don't want to hear my voice?
Let's see how
No,
perfect
not
it
really.
is.
So, if you want to watch the Squaggles podcast, you can follow us on YouTube.
What else?
You could do it on YouTube at Cigar City Entertainment.
What else?
Every Friday, a new episode drops. If you want to just listen to this sweet voice of mine, you could listen to us on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and Stitcher. If you want to follow us on social media, you could follow us on Facebook at CigarCityEntertainment.com. No, sorry, just Facebook/Cigar City Entertainment. You could see the Squaggles Rewind every Thursday on that. And then on Instagram,
I feel like it's in my head.
CCE_Tampa. That's our Instagram. CCE_Tampa. Not spelled underscore, just the symbol underscore. And
It'll be linked down below.
the links are going to be down below in the description. That's been our episode. We'll see you next Friday. We're out.
Peace.
Hey guys, it's AJ here. I just wanted to thank you all for watching. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, how about you hit that subscribe button? You can follow the links to all our social media and audio feeds down below in the description. Thanks.
Hey, I'm fucked up. I've been in like 4 or 5 shots already. Like, I'm fucked up.
It's his tail as old as fucking time.
Songs is old as rock. Songs is old as rock. Now look. Look.